Yeah, what other people was good. Today I'm Asheni Amulumalan. Today's program is going to be part in English, part in Yoruba, because this issue teni, it has a lot to do with the Yorubas, right? But I won't come there. But there are some few things that concern people that are not Yorubas that are not living in Southwest Nigeria as well. So, of course, mo fẹ́ really mú so only nípa food blockage to the southwest. Well, actually, but the food blockage to the southwest okay, and this is really this is a big disaster, right? That has come out of the bad governance that we are witnessing throughout the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But mi ò tí rí the what's the name side of it. Mi ò tí rí the domination, or let me say the dominance agenda of the Fulani side of it. But mo wá wo video kan lọ ní àìpẹ́ like an hour ago, interview Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò ní Ìbà Gani Adams. Wọ́n nígbà tí àwọn northerners tí wọ́n announce pé okay wọ́n máa cut the food supply to southwest or to the south generally, particularly the southwest. Ìbà wa ní, is that a plan? I mean, is that a ready-made plan as a part of their agenda, or a reason why they were burning the people's farm in the southern part of the country? Listen to this very well. Nǹkan tí mo sọ ni pé Ìbà ń sọ wípé nígbà tán ní òkè àwọn ò ní ta oúnjẹ fún àwọn tó wà ní south àti southwest mọ́, ṣára agenda kan lè fi ebi pa ará south tí wọ́n ṣe ń lọ ń tiná bọ oko àwọn èèyàn nìyẹn. Well, oko Baba Falaye, several times has been burnt several times, right? Oko àwọn èèyàn kan da màálù wọbẹ̀. Àwọn pé wọ́n da màálù wọbẹ̀ yẹn gan, it is nonsense, right? But mo fẹ́ bá wọn wá excuse tẹ́ntẹ́n nìkan, mo fẹ́ bá wọn wá excuse ni o. Excuse pé darandaran màálù, livestock farmers and crop farmers, even though it is nonsense, right? But sometimes you have to èèyàn ní láti wá wàwí fún yàn, so that by the time tẹ́ bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ wàhálà pẹ̀lú rẹ̀, kò ní sọ pé kíní kan ló wá jẹ́ kóhùn ó ṣàṣìṣe, kíní kan ni kò wá jẹ́ kóhùn ó rí. So let's put it that way. Ẹ̀dín bá wọn wá excuse pé okay, farmers and herdsmen clash, even though it is not clash, it is massacre, it is crime, but not clash. But ẹ̀dín bá wọn excuse yẹn fún wọn. What about intentionally going into inú oko àwọn èèyàn kẹ́ lọ máa dáná sun, kẹ́ lọ ní oko àwọn èèyàn kẹ́ máa jí nǹkan wọn, right? Ìbà Gani Adams wá note kíní yẹn out wípé ṣára starvation plan ó nìyẹn, to make sure that the south ò ní oúnjẹ àbí wọn ní lè produce oúnjẹ fúnra wọn, right? And they will be depending solely on the north for food, and that will be one of the agendas to keep us in one Nigeria. Actually, keeping one Nigeria shouldn't be hard, but is that a good agenda to keep one Nigeria? I think Ìbà Gani Adams is really a very intelligent man. I already know he's a very intelligent man before, right? But he never stops impressing me. Like, èmi ò tún rò débi mi ò rò débi o. Well, and tabade wo, it's not about maybe conspiracy theory or something, but it is what everyone can see. Tabade ní parọ́, farming in the southern part of the country, let's look at it. Farming in the southern part of the country has really been on the rise in the last 5 years. In the last 5 years, if not for the fact that àwọn Fulani darandaran tán dá wàhálà lẹ́yìn, right? Iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ ti really ń gbèrú in the southern part of the country. Like I never thought of going into agri-businesses, right? But the advert of consultation and agri seminars and all these things, mo ti ń gba invitation ẹ̀ ń sìn. In the last 2 years, like invitation of ẹ wá kọ́ ń pa kíníkan. Well, so the point now is that the Yorubas, the Igbos, and everybody in the southern part of the country, they have been going into farming more in the last 5 to 6 years. But nǹkan ẹ̀kọ́ tó wá wà ń bẹ̀ ni pé ara nǹkan tó ń ara nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ yẹn kó tún go on the right, although a lè dágbẹ̀ wa ṣe fúnra wa, but tábà ní parọ́, Buhari might be a Fulani man, right? But all these agribusiness loans, agribusiness schemes, and all these SME funds that they are giving to people, even though a lot of the people that are getting, who got small money, I want to buy 420,000, 450,000, right? Because there's inflation in the country, people are hungry. They all spent most of those loans on food, right? But the people who got 2 million, 3 million, and people actually got that money, not by political alliance or anything. I can tell you that obviously people got the money. And when you're channeling into farming in the southern part, right? So in to help agricultural practice in the southwest a lot. So bóyá ìyẹn náà wà lára àwọn nǹkan tán rí tán fi wò pé okay, by the time táwọn people ìbá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní grow to this extent, àbí tó máa ń grow fast by àtàbà dẹ́fẹ̀ wò tí Buhari náà bá wà lára àwọn tó ń support wọn pé okay o wọ́n ṣe máa fi pa southwest àti the whole south in general, right? Buhari ò lè fẹ́ organize the scheme or loan fáwọn northerners nìkan kó yọ southerners sílẹ̀ láyé nígbà tí ó jẹ pọ̀, right? So maybe they are playing a 50-50 game or something, but the fact is that all these schemes and loans and empowerments is part of the plans, is part of the factors that has been booming the agricultural business and agricultural practices, food production in the southwest. And the northerners could see it, and they are seeing that their relevance as part of Nigeria is really, really decreasing fast. And if it is growing, the Igbos and the Yorubas will find no reason to stick with them anymore. Tabadewo, wọ́n ní pàṣẹ fi nà yálé, ó ń bẹ lájà fún yàwó. Pàṣẹ fi nà yálé, ó wà lájà fún yàwó. Tẹ́nìkan bá ṣe, ṣẹ́rí téèyàn mẹ́rin bá wà báyìí. Tẹ́nìkan bá ní alágbájá èèyàn burúkú ni. Tó o bá tí confirm ẹ̀ pé èèyàn burúkú ni, nítorí pé bóyá ẹni ó dáa sí wọ, ẹni tó sọ pé èèyàn burúkú nìyẹn, nítorí pé ó dáa sí wọ, àbí nítorí pé bóyá ó popular láàrin ẹ̀yin mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin yòókù. Kẹ́ wá ní ẹ̀kan fẹ́ tẹ̀lé, with your gullible, ẹ̀kan fẹ́ fún ní gullible acceptance, kẹ́ ìgbà idea rẹ̀ wọlé, no. Don't do things gullibly. Like, kíní yẹn, wọ́n ti lo weapon yẹn on the Igbos, and it worked. And tábà ní ẹ̀dẹ́ ní parọ́, according to history, even though there is a lot of denials about it, was that the starvation and the food blockade tí wọ́n lò fún Biafra gbà yẹn, the southwest were part of the people who actually supported the northerners in using that thing against the Igbos. Even though àwọn kan ní Awólọ́wọ̀ ló má ìdí ẹ̀yẹn wá, Awólọ́wọ̀ náà ó wà lára àwọn tán jọ execute plan yẹn. I don't want to go into that, whether how real that is or how true that is. I don't want to. The plan was that some southwest chieftains or the other southern chieftains, apart from the Igbos, not only the northerners, are able to execute the plan of the food blockade on the Biafrans. Àwọn Yorùbá náà wà láàrin àwọn tó jọ blockade oúnjẹ tán fẹ́, oúnjẹ tó mọ̀ yẹ kó mọ̀ wọlé sọ́dọ̀ àwọn tó fi rí wọn tó wà lára nǹkan tó hasten defeat Biafra yẹn gbà yẹn, right? Àwa Yorùbá táwa bá kí bí wọ́n ṣe defeat wọn gbà yẹn, ṣé wọ́n ti fẹ́ lo pàṣẹ yẹn against àwọn náà báyìí? That is what I used to say. Téèyàn bá ti ń tó bá rẹ́nìkan tán dìtẹ̀ mọ́, má bá wọn jẹ́ part of it. Tó bá ti bá wọn jẹ́ part of it, wọ́n máa padà dìtẹ̀ yẹn mọ́ wọn náà o. The only way tó lè fi bá wọn dìtẹ̀ yẹn ni pé tó bá mọ̀ pé okay, o fẹ́ bá wọn dìtẹ̀ yẹn, ó sì mọ̀ pé wọ́n máa padà dìtẹ̀ yẹn mọ́ wọn náà, but ìwọ ò care níbi kan dìtẹ̀ yẹn mọ́, because ìwọ náà tẹ́ bá ti dìtẹ̀ mẹ́ni yẹn tí yẹn, tẹ́ bá ti bring it down, ìwọ gangan láwọn tó ń plan àti dìtẹ̀ mọ́ tó fẹ́ fà lulẹ̀, then you are free to go ahead. Nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí àwọn Yorùbá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Buhari gangan right now. Ẹ wọ àwọn bandits tó ń pààyàn yẹn, they were sponsored by Buhari and the APCs, the people who are in government now. The fact that they are being sponsored, ìgbà táwọn yẹn náà dé power kẹ́nà ṣe fún wọn. wọ́n lò wọ́n against Jonathan, right, to spoil Jonathan's administration. Now Buhari is there, they are doing the same thing against him. Chibok girls kidnapping, they use it to destroy Jonathan. What about all the kidnappings that are happening to Buhari now? Buhari alone lagiri, Buhari alone Jesu Jama, right? But I can tell you, the Buhari has lost the control of this country totally. Tí wọ́n bá ń ṣàbúrú, tí wọ́n bá ń dìtẹ̀, I mean, kéèyàn ń bá wọn lọ́wọ́ sọ́tẹ̀ o, because ọ̀tẹ̀ máa ń wà necessary sometimes, but you have to be very